But even though he said that Charlie had already made up his mind at this time to say hello to Doris, and to give this project to Claire quietly. The Emgrand Group was originally his own industry. Since his wife is so interested in this project, he naturally wants to give her a chance to practice. Therefore, he said to Claire, "Claire, you don't have to think about it so much now, just concentrate on preparing, I believe you can do it, yeah?" Claire also nodded very firmly and said, "I will definitely work hard. Try to get this big project down." After lunch, when Claire went to the company, Charlie went back to the room and called Doris. As soon as the phone was connected, Doris said, "Master, you are calling for your wife's bidding, right?" Charlie smiled and said, "You guessed it." Doris said hurriedly, "Master, originally, I wanted to entrust the design project of our hotel decoration directly to the wife's company, but I was also worried that if the project was passed directly, she would doubt in her heart, so I told her this. In fact, I intend to start a bidding meeting so that her company can obtain this project through internal bidding, which seems more natural." Charlie praised, "Doris, you have done a good job of this matter, and you have considered it comprehensively. I also called to tell you about this matter. My idea is the same as you. Let Claire participate in the bidding normally. And then the group directly decides on her studio, so that she can feel that she has got it with her own hard work." Doris promised. "Master, don't worry, I will arrange these." Charlie asked her, "When does the group plan to officially start bidding?" Doris said, "We plan to give a rough draft within 1 week and start bidding in 1 week." "Okay, I'll leave this to you." After hanging up Doris's call, Charlie thought that there was nothing important in the afternoon, so he didn't plan to go out again. Thinking of the new year, he promised everyone who came to the home to give gifts to prepare some pills in return for everyone, so he planned to take advantage of this free time to refine the pills. He called Chin Gang. Chin Gang answered the phone and asked respectfully, "Mr. Wade, what do you want?" Charlie said, "Ms. Chin, you help me prepare some medicinal materials and bring them to my home in the afternoon." When Chin Gang heard Charlie say this, he immediately realized that Charlie should be planning to refine medicinal materials, so he said excitedly, "Mr. Wade, what medicinal materials do you need? Even if you tell me, let me prepare them immediately. I'd better send it to you." Charlie said, "In this way, I will post your recipe on WeChat in a while." Chin Gang said without hesitation, "No problem, Mr. Wade, you send me the list, and I will let Aoshui send it to you when it's ready." "That's good." Aoshui smiled sweetly, and hurriedly passed the medicine box in her hand and the red sandalwood box to Charlie, and introduced, "Master Charlie, the box contains all the medicinal materials you need this time. I have prepared it for you. There is also this red sandalwood box. Inside is top-quality purple ginseng that is more than 400 years old. My dad said that he got it by accident, and said that this purple ginseng must be there for you great use, so I brought it for you." Charlie was a little surprised and said, "The best purple ginseng more than 400 years old? Where did your dad get such a good thing?" Aoshui spits out her tongue. "I don't know about this. He usually has many channels for receiving the medicine. Many drug dealers and farmers in the south and north of the country specially supply him. If there are some top-quality medicinal materials, he will be the first to have his hands on. It is estimated that the drug dealer received it and sent it over." Charlie nodded and thought to himself, "I ate more than half of the 30 rejuvenation pills that I refined last time. The remaining points, sold, and given away are basically consumed. It's almost there. I originally thought that there would be a chance to refine it a bit more, but I also knew that the best purple ginseng that was more than 300 years old was hard to find, so I never found a chance to refine it. I didn't expect Chin Gang to send Aoshui over with such a surprise." Quote. In fact, although Charlie did not have the best purple ginseng for 300 years, he did have 1,000-year-old snow ginseng handed down by his mother's family that Liang Wei had sent. The value of 1,000-year snow ginseng is much higher than that of 300-year-old purple ginseng. If that kind of medicinal material is used to refine rejuvenating pills, it is indeed an overkill and violent. According to the records in the 9 Profound Sky Classics, 1,000-year snow ginseng has far more uses than 300-year-old purple ginseng. Thinking of this, he took a closer look at the top-quality purple ginseng brought by Aoshui, and couldn't help but sighed. The quality of this top-quality purple ginseng is better than the one I bought at the auction before. Your father should have spent a lot of money, right? Such an expensive gift is indeed a little shameful to receive, Aushway hurriedly said. Master Charlie, you must not say that. With your kindness to our Qin family, let alone purple ginseng, even if we give you all the assets of the Qin family, it should not be enough. Charlie laughed and said jokingly. You are really so humble and I do feel bad about it. The Qin family has worked so hard for generations to build such a family business. You gave me everything as soon as you opened your mouth? As he said, he put away his joking tone and said seriously, okay, I will accept this purple ginseng. You help me thank your father, and also tell him, wait for me to use this best purple ginseng to make a pill come, I'll share one with him. Aushway was very excited when she heard this, and quickly bowed. Thank you, Master Charlie. Charlie smiled slightly and said calmly. You shouldn't be so polite. After speaking, he said to her, Aushway, come in and sit for a while, I will make you a cup of tea. Aushway subconsciously wanted to agree, but after another thought, she asked with some worry. Master Charlie, is your wife at home? Will she be unhappy if she sees me coming home? Charlie smiled and said, why? She is a good person at first, and her hospitality was very enthusiastic. If she was at home now, she would definitely invite you in herself. Aushway asked in surprise. Is your wife not at home? Not here. Charlie said casually. Her company is relatively busy and has already resumed work. Only my mother-in-law is at home. Aushway hurriedly said, then I won't be able to come in. If your mother-in-law misunderstands it, it will cause you trouble. Charlie smiled and said, no, my mother-in-law suffered some injuries on her leg, and now she basically takes a nap in the room every afternoon, and she won't go downstairs even if she wakes up. Aushway was relieved now, chuckled, and said, then I will cheekily ask for a cup of tea made by Master Charlie. Charlie flashed over, made a pleased gesture, and said, come in.